let's talk about the next step, which was the beginning of treatment for you. I think that was chemotherapy.
Yes, it was, yes.
What do you remember about that chemotherapy? How did your body respond to it?
I didn't respond very well to the chemotherapy. It made me very, very sick. And all in all, I think throughout my entire treatment, I had something like 7 admissions into hospital, one of which was in intensive care. The chemotherapy that I had to start with was carboplatin, or carboplatin.
Yeah, carboplatin.
Carboplatin. And unfortunately, I got an infection and ended up with chest sepsis and ended up in intensive care. And then after that, I had a couple of sessions of carboplatin and paclitaxel together. And of course, you've got the dreaded situation there of losing all your hair, and mine was long and curly, and I had to have it all cut and all that kind of thing. And it was just that was a bit tearful, I have to say. But I think you sort of really get upset and you really worry about that side of things. But in actual fact, and in reality, it didn't turn out to be quite as bad as I dreaded deep down inside. There was a whole variety of wigs that itched like hell, and I had to keep taking them off, dragging them off everywhere you went. But I wore a lot of little beanie hats, and they were really cute. Lots of people in the village made me hats and things like that, and they were lovely. So I spent most of the winter time wearing these little hats.
You got used to the idea of not having the normal hair for you then quite quickly?
Yes, I did, yeah. But having said that, you still don't feel like you. All of a sudden, you feel like somebody else. And if you were to meet anybody new, you don't feel as if it's you. You feel as if you're putting forward some sort of image of somebody else, because obviously you've got a different wig on or a different hat on.
In a way, that change in your appearance is almost symbolic of something being wrong, and it invites others to look or ask a question, I guess.
It does, yes. And I think not very many people did that, actually. I was quite grateful for that, really. And I was very lucky because my chemotherapy actually took place during the winter time. So I could actually disguise my hair loss quite a lot using these wigs and hats. And it had grown back by around about May time, just as the weather started getting better. So I could enjoy the summer with a little bit of hair.
What was the reaction of friends, family, or just people in the street?
People in the street, not so much, because I'd cover my head up.
They didn't notice so much.
And not really, but I think my sister was really taken aback to start with. I mean, and I was as well. It seems ever so funny looking at yourself in the mirror with no hair. It's sort of a bit of a shock. But like I said, you do get used to it. Having said that, I'm not looking forward to going through that situation again. I really don't want to go through it again. Yes. Having been there once, you don't really want to do it again.